What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're doing some shiny hunting tonight. But, of what? I don't really know. We're just gonna play it, play by ear and see which shinies happen to appear tonight, if any. But knowing this game, I'm sure there's a Fletchling or a Pidgey out there shiny for me. I mean, there are 2 shiny Pidgey over here. Do I want to charge my phone? Yeah, I probably should. Alright, perfect. We're good to go. So, current Pokemon I'm still looking for. I need another Semi-Seer, or Panseer. Over here. We did get a Shalfa Weepinbell last time. Doing this hunt, which was really cool. I'd really like for Scyther to show up shiny. That'd be pretty nice. Another Spritzee would be nice, so I could get Aromatisse. I almost want to go for like an Alpha Onyx, but then I'd have to go back to the Auron prison, which I did not have Auron marked on my shiny living dex, by the way, chat, for some reason. So that has been fixed. Is my number correct? Let me just double check. $842. Yes, it should be correct. Alright, anything down there? Oh, there's Scyther. I haven't gotten this Trevenant shiny either. It's kind of a shame. Any Espers down in the alley? Espers in the alley. I hear them. It's probably like right. Who am I hearing that's snoozing? Somebody. Sometimes it's just so difficult to pinpoint where a sound is coming from in this game. It's like, what's happening? I don't know. Let's see, we still have our 2 shinies over here. Yep. Never gotten one of those Bellsprouts either, which is kind of a shame. Yeah, just one more Panseer, so let me put the monkey counter back up, actually. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope we're all doing well. No specific hunts in mind, really, tonight, chat, so we're just kind of gonna do whatever. See if I can grab this last monkey, maybe pick up Larvitar, we'll see. How many barrel dollars is a Bidoof buck worth? That's a good question. I think they answer that in the book Jumpstart Reading for Sinnoh children. That's in their curriculum. What's up, everybody? We're gonna do a little monkey hunting, I think, to begin with, and then maybe I do want to set the trick up with the Shalfas again. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that. Maybe I'll try for my 3rd and final chest spin. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, there we go. I need to get a lurk command up on YouTube. Getting bot stuff to work with YouTube is difficult. Yeah, I'm going for my last Pansear, and honestly, I'm kind of interested in the bugs over here. Let's see, last time I did get a Shalfa Weepinbell over here, which was pretty cool. Also, these are all my Shalfas. We got our own Shalfa box going. So I need one more Pansear. I got my 2 Panpours and my 3 Pansage. One more Pansear, and we'll evolve all the monkeys when I get all 3. I don't know that I've marked any of the monkeys down yet, so that'll be pop 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 pop. That'll feel good. That'll be satisfying. Yeah, I know Froakie runs. Definitely want to throw down a save before you attempt to catch a Froakie. Keenan and Kel scene of the piano playing monkey. Most of what I remember from Keenan and Kel is the movie. I feel like there's a lot of early childhood shows that I remember, like the big movie that they would release, like Rugrats. Like if I think about the Rugrats, I'm always gonna think about the movie. And not like a specific episode from the show. Alright, I hear Scyther down there. I have not been able to get Scyther or Pinsir yet, but I've picked up Heracross and Weepinbell and Viv. Those have been my shinies that I've been able to get out of 13. Yeah, honestly, it really pays to have a Pokemon with extreme speed or moves like that. It's just very handy. We're trying to go for 3 Pidgeys too, chat. We got 2 shinies over here. Just need one more. And then my Pidgeys on the bridge collection will finally be complete. My ultimate shiny trophy case, my 3 Pidgeys. No, you're getting all the dupes? That sucks. I feel very lucky that my first set of Shalfas was there were no dupes. Yeah, I definitely want to try the Shalfa hunt again, so it's just the biggest obstacle in doing that is setting up the trick. Which I watched somebody else do it the other day. Certain Pokemon in Zone 20 are just completely against being pulled. Like, if there's certain Pokemon in the pit, like, just reset and try again with different Pokemon. Because some of them just refuse to be pulled. Or they start acting weird like Clefable, or they run off into the wall. They just have very weird behavior. What's up, Gerald? Wow, you're rolling that many dupes? That sucks. Oh, you think it... Yeah. Because I've lost control of my life. It's funny how... well that has aged. So we're looking for one more Pansear, chat. One more Fire Monkey. That is the key to success here. And then maybe a Scyther and an extra Spritzy, if the game feels so inclined. Or of this Larvitar over here. But yeah, I think in terms of like a next focused hunt, it's definitely going to be like a Gible. Something like that. Froakie's easier in 16. Yeah, I gotta do Froakie and Fennekin at some point too. We've already done a little bit of Chespin. Yeah, the DLC is out soon, chat. Like, real soon. It comes out on Wednesday. So whenever that is live, we're jumping right in. I will be streaming the DLC. It's gonna be a good time, I hope. I feel like it's kind of releasing to not much fanfare. Like, people were talking about Lucario Z, but I don't know, the last few trailers that they put out, I feel like the reception has just been kind of lukewarm. Did I pop? Did I get all 3? I think that's all 3 shiny. Did I finally get the Pidgey collection complete? Those look like 3 shinies to me, chat. Finally, I've succeeded at the greatest shiny challenge I've ever done. Can you get 3 shiny Pidgey on this one little bridge over by Zone 13? Actually, it's closer to 3 more. I've done it. I've done it. This is the hardest shiny hunt of my life. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Pidgey. I should do a photo shoot with them. I should. I'll keep them over there for now. Honestly, I wish the game saved more than 10 shinies, because I would just leave them there. If the game loaded in, like, unlimited shinies, I would just leave those 3 Pidgey there. She's Nemona's soulmate. Nemona was a fun character. I hope they bring her back. It's okay, Tony. You can rest now. Wow, that took me like 2 seconds of shiny hunting tonight to get the 3rd Pidgey. The shiny bird stocks, they might crash after this, chat. There's too many in circulation. I think they might crash. The bird stonks are in the toilets. Look at that. That's so good. That's so good. Just 3 shiny birds hanging out with each other. I need to recreate that Pixar short. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was the blueprint. Bird stonks are always in the toilet. True. You see any espers down here? No, there's one esper, not shiny. Always remember, chat, wherever you shiny hunt in this game, make sure to look around ya. The shinies are hiding in places you can't even see. Howdy. Yeah, who would be the fat bird? Who would be the really fat bird to join the shiny Pidgeys over there? Would it be a Pidgeot? Or would something like Talonflame be funnier? Honestly, it would need to be like Corviknight. Just a really big Corviknight. Can you imagine an alpha Corviknight? Oh my god. That would be the size of some small legendaries. Yeah, Dodrio. Or Fearow. What about Fearow? I wish Fearow was in this game. I could picture Fearow sitting with them over there. And Spearow and Fearow are two of the last Gen 1s that I need shiny. Game Freak's gotta put them in something at some point. What's up, Rescue Squad? I'd really like them to... Are you shiny? You look a little neon. No, you're not. I'd really love for them to bring back Ledian. When I got that Ariados underground the other day, which that was a great shiny. That was one of my favorite recent shinies. The shiny sound played and I couldn't figure out where it was because it was an Ariados underground. But it just made me think like, oh man, where's Ledian? Nintendo has forgotten Ledian. This is such a good place to shiny hunt. This is probably one of the better spots in the game. You just get access to so many good Pokemon. Bellsprout check? Even though Bellsprout is a very... Like, Bellsprout is super Gen 1. It is a very Gen 1 Pokemon. It's not like, you know, where people think Skarmory is Gen 3 because it shows up in Ruby Sapphire. But I do always think of Sprout Tower. I thought that Larvitar was shiny for a second. It silenced me. I always think of, Sprout Tower when I think of, that Pokemon. I couldn't get my sentence out there. There's a Cleffa on the building behind the monkeys. Yeah, you know, I don't know if we've checked over there recently. Yeah, there's the building. There's a little Flabebe. Whoops, I did not mean to fisheye lens. There's that Flabebe over there. There's stuff on the rooftop back there. There's the three shiny Pidgey brothers. Those two Bellsprouts. The Esper in the alleyway, who you can regularly hear sleeping, walking up here. Yeah, I actually should, like, check out that roof, because we haven't done that check in a while. See, it's easy for over here, because you can just sometimes look down, and it's like, oh yeah, that's shiny. But we can't see past the roof with the monkeys. Let's check right now. None of you fellas are shiny. They're all just big chillin'. Look at them. They're just gazing out into the city. Just chill guys. I don't think I'm gonna make that. You just found your second shelf of phalanx, or phalanx. Nice. I know who I just popped. That had to be all those Pidgey. Anybody else over here? Anybody in the tree? Any tree friends? I think that was all just the Pidgey. Also, I'm still missing... Almost thought that little pot down there looked like Pyukumuku for a second. I'm still missing a few screws, so I am on the lookout. Oh! Yeah, good call on the Cleffa. Good call on checking the Cleffa. That's a shiny Bab! That's a shiny baby. Oh, could you imagine if it was alpha? I get 2 alpha Cleffas, one game after another. A little sweet friend. What do I catch you in? I might just go heal ball. Oh, so cute. Very nice. Oh, cute little Cleffa. I would have popped off if that was an alpha. Oh, it's modest! It's modest! Friend of the stream. This line just is just a friend of the stream. This is like Pippi's descendant. The great shiny Pippi descendant. That's amazing! Modest? Oh, if I knew it was a better nature, I might have thrown a better ball at it. No, it's good, it's good. Anybody else? Any bebes? Any of you bebes? Look at my 3 Pidgey! They're just hanging out. 3 Pidgeys and me. Oh, beautiful! The 1, 2, and 3! The Pidgey brothers. The shiny Pidgey brothers. See, I don't want to disturb them. They're just hanging out. See, this Flabebe gets it. Look at them sparkle. See how they glitter. Yeah, we're just gonna let those guys chill. We're just gonna let them chill. Anybody behind there? We probably don't reach much further. Oh, hey fellas. Pidgeotto over there. I don't think I see anything else. Oh, that's so funny. I know, game, I know. Unless this is telling me about something. You're not shiny. You almost look like you have the shiny eyes. The hotshot Pidgey posse. The hotshot Pidgey posse. What's this? I never grabbed this item. It was a Carbos. You know what? That's worth picking up. Alright, back over here. The ladder's by the court. If you're ever looking for the ladder to get up here to actually do this hunt, that's where it is. Because sometimes I swear the ladders blend in. They blend in. What's up, Mimikyu? Bird watching. You can see the elusive shiny Pidgey together with fellow shiny Pidgey as they are a flock of birds together. Oh, anything down here, fellas? No? Okay. 800 points left till you get the charm. Nice, you're close. After Froakie, you're gonna do Shalfa Swirlix. Ooh, that's a good one. I, too, will likely do a Shalfa Swirlix. I mean, I got a Shalfa Spritzy. It's only fair, right? Also, Swirlix, again, one of my favorite just Pokemon in general. I don't get to talk about Swirlix often. But it's a treasure and a delight. Gen 6 might have my favorite, like, collection of Pokemon where I like the Pokemon, the base form, instead of what it evolves into. Like, I like Goomy more than I like Goodra. My shiny birds and me. The Flare Cafe number 3 multiple times. Oh, it's that easy? Goomy is a baby. A Goomy hunt in this game would be pretty fun, too. Especially a Shalfa Goomy. I need to assemble a team. I need a Shalfa Goomy. I need a Shalfa Mudkip. And then nobody can stop me. I can't wait for the Hoenn starters to come back. I miss them. Like, yes, they were in Blueberry. But I never got to see Torchic. Torchic outbreaks were just as elusive as Totodile was. I miss Torchic. I need to see Torchic again. Cute baby becoming an ugly adult. Slurpuff has grown on me a little bit, but I have just always liked Swirlix more. I like all the sweet Pokemon, like Alcremie, Milcery, Swirlix. I guess Vanillux we could put in there. Would Combee count? would Combee count? I don't know about if Combee would count. It's raining. Ooh, that's a big Alpha Scyther. If only you were shiny. More and more people are bringing Scizor to ranked. I've seen more Scizors from watching other people play. I've even seen a few people putting Flamethrower on Mewtwo. Because there's just so many steel Pokemon running around. People are resorting to putting Flamethrower on Mewtwo. I can't wait to see how the meta changes, when the DLC mons come out. Like, is Baxcalibur gonna be super good? I assume it will be. What is Zeraora gonna do competitively? Are people actually gonna use Lucario Z? Because regular Mega Lucario is not very common. I think Lucario gets punished by the fact that there's just so many ground Pokemon running around. Or at least Pokemon that come packed with Earth power. Like, we had a match the other day where Pyroar was sending out Earth powers, like... You never know who's packing Earth power. And Lucario just does not appreciate that as a fighting steel Pokemon. Really doesn't appreciate that. Scyther? Nope. Scyther is another Pokemon that I'm just gonna say eventually, because it'll happen at some point when I get Scyther shiny. It'll be like the 5th game in a row that Scyther's been in that I've shiny hunted it in. I feel like I get a shiny Scyther every game now. I got several in PLA. They're all over Scarlet Violet. Your assigned shiny Scyther. Ooh, I actually thought one of them was shiny. Yeah, Mewtwo's move pool is pretty crazy. You can do a lot with Mewtwo. I was actually running, or I was not running. The person I was watching running Mewtwo was using X. Which Mewtwo just hits like a truck. Is that monkey shiny? Pogo has boosted shiny odds for Scyther. Yeah, I think I have several in the dusty remains that are my Pogo account somewhere. I mean, it's just because Scyther gets put in all these games. I think Scyther gets to fly under the radar a little bit, but it is kind of like a Gen 1 darling Pokemon that gets put in games more often than not. A shiny appeared before you even made a sandwich. Nice, it saved you the trouble. Yeah, Chansey does get put in these games a lot as well. Ugh, Blissey would be such an annoying Pokemon to deal with in competitive if it was in this game. Did I transfer over my Pogo shinies? No. I never transferred much of anything out of my Pogo account because they made it so annoying. Scythers? Anybody? There's I think I retweeted it on my Twitter. There's a neat piece of art that I saw the other day of Scyther where it was cracked. No, it was Scizor. Scizor's face was partially cracked. And you could see Scyther underneath. It's like, oh, that's cool. I mean, no hate to my boy Scyther. It's a great Pokemon. But it's in a lot of these games. Good night, Cacturn. Have a good one. Let's see. Did I retweet it? Yes, I did. Oh, that's so annoying. Twitch logged me out of my OBS. So now I... when you do this, you can only stay logged in for 5 days before we log your ass out. Hold on, chat. Give me a second here. What am I doing? Okay, good. I'm back. We're logged in. Okay. Just had to double check. Alright, so if you're just joining chat, I'm really here looking for one more monkey. I need Pansear. One more Pansear. And then, you know, if Larvitar or Scyther or a Spritzy appear shiny again, that would just be pretty nice. I got my 3 Pidgey over there that are shiny. I hear the Espers sleeping. We've gotten them shiny one time before. Oops. Nope, that's not shiny. And that one's not shiny. I tilted my head there as if that was gonna help me see. Now, I've never gotten any of the monkeys. The alpha has never been shiny, unfortunately. Out of all my monkeys, none of them have been a Shalfa. Yeah, they finally brought the monkeys back. It's nice to finally have them back. Them and Patrat and Watchog. We were missing some integral Gen 5 Pokemon. Monkeys for the win. Hell yeah. You got a Master Ball from the Infinite Royale? I didn't know that was possible. Who is funding this? Who is giving out, providing Master Balls as Infinite Royale rewards? And shiny monkey? I don't think so. Yeah, is it just Sylph? The Team Rocket takeover was all part of their plans to raise their stock prices. You haven't even completed the Mabel research for the Master Ball? That's funny. So the game doesn't bother to check. I don't think I've picked up one. Let me check. I do have a lot of Apricorn balls. Well, decent-ish amount. Yeah, I just have one Master Ball. They usually just give me max revives. Yeah, what was it? It was like, yeah, it's level 49. It's part of Mabel's research. Are they gonna do anything more with this in the DLC, I wonder? Are they gonna add, like, extra research? Because I'm pretty sure I still have one I haven't done. Yeah, I haven't done catching, fighting, and dragon. I'm pretty close on fighting types. You got a Master Ball on your very first Infinite Royale match? Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know they gave those out. The only thing I've seen about the Master Ball is just people giving it to a Pokemon to hold because they're afraid they're gonna throw it out and use it. I didn't know you could get them from the Royale. That's really funny. The more you know. They revoked your charm. A hyper-realistic model of Masuda descends from the sky. He grabs the charm out of your bag and then ascends back into the sky. Found your last Froakie, nice. Vitamins? Yeah, I feel like I'm always getting, like, max revives. That is the item that I've been given the most. Just max revives. How many do I have? I have 25. Wow. That is usually not an item you would typically have 25 of in a Pokemon game. Unless you're this Pokemon game. They give bottle caps too, don't they? I don't want to say maybe I was given caps once? Yeah, it's just been like all max revives. You hate to see it. I kind of miss the old lottery. Where you'd go up to the counter and talk to the lady or the Rotom. And be entered in to win a prize. Why are late game prizes so bad for the Switch games? It's so interesting to look back at, like, how many rare candies do I have? I have 144. Like, this is inconceivable. In, like, the early Pokemon games. Even all the way into, like, the 3DS era, you're not... It'd be pretty weird to have over 100 rare candies. Everything is just so plentiful now. Yeah, I mean, unless you're using, like, the missing no glitch or busting out your action replay / Game Shark. In no universe should you ever have 197 of any rare candy. I feel like this game actually did do a pretty decent job at giving out XL and medium candies. Like, it was I don't know, would pacing be the right word? Whenever you were given candies, it always felt, I don't know, it was just satisfying. But now that I'm in, like, endgame, it's completely different. Yeah, I miss, man, sometimes I really do miss abilities. Pickup is a fun one. For me, I always think of Zigzagoon. The peak pickup Pokemon in my mind, Zigzagoon. There's no better Pokemon to pick stuff up. Zigzagoon and Linoon. Yeah, getting my team to level 100 was no problem at all. I mean, they haven't shown us, you know, a lot of the DLC, so it's kind of hard to be excited about anything in particular. But the one thing I want to see, or I'm excited to experience and see more of, is the level cap. Like, how is breaking the level cap gonna work? The calories thing, the donuts. Are they just always snacking at the Game Freak offices? They love a food gimmick. They love a food gimmick. Yeah, they didn't specify, did they? So yeah, what will it be? Like 200? Yeah, are we gonna just have to talk to Hoopa and we go through like a Hoopa ring and we're in the other dimension? Is that just gonna be how it is? I can't remember if the DLC price was in the Terra leak or not. But I can't help but think of them in the Terra leak specifying how they think the DLC for... I'm pretty sure they were talking about the Scarlet Violet DLC went way over budget and they didn't like that. Lucario Z. It's, fine, I guess. I don't really have any strong opinion on it. I think them not changing the typing is pretty boring. I wish they had changed the typing. If they sold real rare candies, they did at one point. Actually, it was for Gen 6. It was for X and Y. They had a rare candy. I think it was around Gen 6. They had like a real rare candy tin. They also did this blind bag tin with mega evolutions, and you get like a magnet. And I ended up getting one, and I got Blaziken, which is pretty cool. The Pecha backstory animation. I still think it's impressive that Digimon Time Strangers theater animations were all handmade. That was so cool. It's a shame that Pokemon doesn't implore more stuff like that, like stop motion, puppets. Haven't done the Pecha side story. I think I much prefer them doing a story for a mythical than just releasing it and being like, here you go. At least Pecha got a little bit of lore and story. They did more for Pecha than they did for, like, Diancie in this game. I also want to know, like, what's the deal with the fossils? We saw, was it Aurorus in the trailer? It sure be nice to be able to encounter the fossils in the DLC instead of having to buy them. Man, I didn't realize the DLC was coming out so soon. Damn, I guess tomorrow I'm gonna set up for Gible. I'm so scared, chat. I'm so scared. If they frick up my boy, I will never forgive them. Also, double if they frick up my boy. Where's Volcanion? It's almost like they regret putting so many mythicals in all these games now. they only want to acknowledge, oh, all grass monkeys. Look at that. Doesn't look like any are shiny. Like, shit, dog, we put too many mythicals. We can't represent them all with this shoestring budget. Best we can do is one really short quest. And that's it. Yeah, her battle theme is quite good. That's why I think it's such a shame that this game got no nomination for Best Music, the Game Awards. Pokemon never gets acknowledgement for its good music. It's a shame. I just want to be able to shiny hunt Volcanion. I'll always think it's pretty lame the way they... specifically with mythicals. It's like there's some sort of rule that they have that we don't know about. Where it's like... they're just... you can't shiny hunt mythicals. They have to be distributed on their way. They're never gonna have them be available to shiny hunt in any game, ever. Always kills it with the sound design. They do! They do. I've been listening to a lot of this game's songs on my playlist. Scyther? Anybody? Anybody down there? Any shinies? Bellsprout check? Nope, we just got the 3 shiny Pidgey boys. And on occasion, we should probably go check that Cleffa. I should have checked that Cleffa. I knew it was back there. Is that shiny? I can't tell. Kinda looks shiny. No, I don't think it is. The other one doesn't look like it either. People still stuck on catch 10 Kecleon step for Jirachi. Well, that's the thing. If you hand your money over to Niantic, they're gonna immediately put you in chains. They're gonna put your ass to work for the next 5 years so you can get your shiny mythical. You see, because paying for it wasn't enough. You'd have to pay not just with your money, but with your time. I hear Pinsir. I don't see him, though. Oh, there they are. Not shiny. Dang it. Pinsir keeps... Whoops, I didn't mean to... You didn't see anything, Spritzy. You didn't see anything. Yes, and your soul. Also true. Niantic takes a little chunk of it every time you open the app. Fun fact. Everything shines more than the monkeys. You guys have had crazy shiny monkey luck. Yeah, shiny Pinsir's real nice. I was very happy to hatch one shiny back in Shield. How long am I gonna have to wait to see until, to find out what they're gonna do with egg hatches? With eggs in Gen 10. I need to know. I need to know. Did you say the game forces you to have Pokemon and moves of multiple types ready? Yeah, to some extent. I guess it depends on how much you want to grind. Like, you could use a team of unevolved or Pokemon with... Or do like a mono team, but you're just gonna have to grind a little bit more. But it's doable. Again, I think this game is easier than PLA. I really don't think there's many places in this game that would really hold you up for a long time. A slot machine? You know, if they didn't get in trouble for doing gambling stuff in the games, I could see them doing that. But we will probably never see a slot machine in a Pokemon game ever again, because that's a no-no for Peggy for rating games in the EU. Which, again, I played Pokemon a lot as a child. I went to the game corner often. Never inspired me to become a gambler. Honestly, like, just watching a game of professional sports is more likely to get you hooked on gambling than playing a game corner in a Pokemon game. Never forget, we had to get Voltorb flip, which is fun. I do enjoy a good Voltorb flip. But we had to get that in the Japanese got the game corner intact. But they're the only ones that had it. Everybody else had Voltorb flip. So they were starting to take casino stuff out all the way back during Heart Gold, Soul Silver era. Unite just shut down some European servers because of gambling laws. Oh no, not Pokemon Unite. How will they ever recover? Yeah, the most gambling that I quote-unquote do is buying trading cards. Which, at the very least, you're still getting a physical product. Isn't it, I want to say it's like Belgium or one of those places has, really strict laws. That's probably one of the places the servers were shut down in. I have to wonder how much Unite makes on their microtransactions. AFK hunting for Chespin, nice. Nothing wrong with that. I might take a break from monkey hunting if the monkey doesn't show up soon, and maybe we'll try Chespin again. Or maybe I'll get some Helio resets in. Well, they're really strict about games. Like, Balatro got hit with, like, an adult rating, even though you're not gambling, like, real money. Which is so stupid. Yet I'm sure they make exceptions for all the big, like, loot box games. Can't have a fake casino in a video game where you gamble fake money, but you can have loot boxes. Because we like money. Also, heads up chat, ads are gonna play. Ad warning. But if there's any shinies, we will engage after ads. Yeah, I started with Chespin first. Yeah, the most comments I've seen about addiction, like gambling and Balatro, is because people just think it's fun and want to keep playing. The horror. Game fun, want to keep playing, ban. Come on, Alpha Monkey, please. Every time, there's certain spots up here that my footsteps, like, trail out for a second. It's weird. Certain, like, I think Spain has, a certain law against, like, esports and earning money. So there's certain European places that they have to do, like, special type of tournaments at for VGC because of their gambling esports laws. I think that's why people said that they'd never do a Spain for Worlds as, like, a last hurrah for Scarlet Violet, because they did that for London for Sword and Shield. But we know that Worlds is in California this year, so not in Spain. Which is kind of extra funny because there's a lot of players from Spain. So kind of unfortunate for them. Is that Spupa down there? No. That's a Gaius Spupa, not a wild Spupa. If I had a nickel for every time I saw a person's Pokemon in this game, just like it belongs to somebody and not wild, and I thought it was wild, and I get ready to go over and catch it, but it's not a catchable Pokemon, I'd have a few too many nickels, I think. Too many. Can I see the Cleffa over from where the monkeys are? Whoops. I might be able to. Hey fellas, don't rat me out. No, there's a shrub there. The bush. The bushes! I can't see it because of the bushes. Without aggroing the alpha. No, I can't see it. That's annoying. I guess we'll just go the old-fashioned way. Wild that the DLC is next week? I know! Oh! Hi, Pidgeys. It's just the Pidgeys. It's just the Pidgeys. Don't worry about it. It's just the Pidgeys. Yeah, Tyler, I feel like there is just not much fanfare, you know? I'm not talking to this dope. Okay, Cleffa's not shiny. Confirmed. Not shiny. Any bebes? No bebes, just Pidgeys. I can't believe I haven't rolled any of these Bellsprout. Why do they always shine when you have your back to them? I don't think it helped that the Lucario and Zeraora trailers were just like really bare bones. Here's the new Mega, that's it. Like we only got one real trailer for the DLC. The others were just new Pokemon. No real look at any story or anything, so they just haven't felt that fun? I don't know, interesting? Intriguing? Actually, I have not even bought the DLC yet. I need to actually buy it. I wish it wasn't $30. All right, chat. We've monkey hunted for a little over an hour. Let's try switching it up. Let's do a little chest spin. Let's do a little chest spin. We haven't done chest spin in a bit. Let's do some chest spin. So you can do the extra spawn trick here. Oh, we do have an alpha. Right there. No, I meant to actually leave. So you can do the extra spawn trick here, But I don't think I feel like trying it. Big rabbit. I would take Shalfa Diggersby. I don't have it, so I'd take it. So the main way you shiny hunt, whoops, for this one is just fast traveling. That's all you do. And then I will occasionally go in and check. The problem with this hunt is that they're all in holes. So I just have to walk in on occasion and check to see if there's a shiny. At least the Pyroar are away from us. This is definitely a good contender for worst wild zone in the game. But I'm glad that the Pyroar are on the other side. We don't have to look at them. We don't have to engage. It's nice. Usually if I walk in and there's a shiny, I'll hear it before I see it. With Chespin, you can tell it's shiny if its little red tufts are sticking out of the ground. That's when you know your Chespin is shiny. I feel like Fennekin has to be the slowest starter to shiny hunt because there's only one. Other contenders for worst wild zone. I don't like 18, speaking of Fennekin. I'm refreshing my memory right now. 8 is very similar to 17, with a lot of aggressive, annoying Pokemon. Eleven's kind of annoying because you have that big body of water. Damn rabbits and lions. I hate these ones that are like on the rim of the map that are all like scaffolding. They're like really little. I think I prefer the zones that just have more space. Like 20 has a lot of space. I think 12 is my favorite. 5 wasn't too bad. I think 5 was pretty good. 5 had a lot of zones in it, which was nice. You like go in and there's that area with like the Venipede. You can scale upwards to get Electrike, which is fun. Yeah, I think 17 and honestly 17, 18. I like 3. I think 3 is nice. It's a good first place to start shiny hunting. What's up, Yeti? What's up, Zora? Well, the thing about 17... It's like everybody that comes in here, you're gonna get real acquainted with Earth Power. That's not even just the Pyroar, it's the fact that they all have Earth Power. And then if you try to flee the zone, you can get Earth Powered outside of the zone and die anyway. That always feels bad. Shiny check. Now, it isn't just 17. There's like a Weedle hidden back here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So if you do this shiny hunt, chat, make sure you check this Weedle. And then on the rooftop... God, that was such a clumsy way to get up here. Whoa, look at this. What the? I didn't notice this weird window that has a floor texture inside of it before. Okay. This is a... There's a ladder here. You're... Okay, this is a very weird design building. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, there's a Pidgey up here. I'm just waiting for one of these Fletchling to be shiny. Every time I've shiny hunted Chespin, one of these two has been shiny. It's always been the one on the left. Whoops, I don't know why I went back in here. Yeah, they boarded up their window with flooring. Interesting technique. What do they know? What are they protecting against? Oh, the Switch, the best thing about the Switch 2 is how fast every game loads. This is bearable because it's so fast. Anybody playing the new Metroid game, chat? Apparently you have to buy an amiibo to be able to have, like, a radio mode. Suddenly Nintendo went from 0 to 10 on their amiibo interest. Sheesh. Buy our $50 amiibo. No, Nintendo. You can unlock it another way. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Because locking a feature solely behind an amiibo is just pretty lame. Yeah, I have a lot of old amiibo back from when they were like $13, not the $50 they're charging for modern amiibo. Yeah, Metroid fans always love talking about the isolation. They love isolation in Metroid. Oh. Now, who do we have? I'm pretty sure the sound played. That is so just. Every time the shiny sound effect plays twice, I think, oh, there's two in here. Okay, rabbit. Not shiny Chespin. Rabbit. It's another Diggersby. Which one? You. Well, frick. Not even a I would have been fine if it was a Shalfa. We got another rabbit. We got another rabbit. Frick. My Chespin luck might have run out, chat. It might have run out. I've been on too much of a rabbit streak. And now I have to wait for it to respawn. I think it's 5 minutes? Does that sound right? Sword and Shield looks better than Scarlet Violet? It does. Have you looked at Scarlet and Violet recently? I'll stay in Lumiose. The fact that it plays a cutscene. Oh, look at the Slowpoke go! He's zooming. I just booted up Scarlet the other day for the Dragapult event. And every time I do, I think to myself, this really is just one of the most butt-ugly video games that they have ever shat out. The horrendous lighting engine in that game doesn't help either. That's one thing I do think Sword and Shield is much better at. The lighting in that game is much better. I don't know how we take steps back, but Game Freak always finds a way, you know? Oh yeah, the wild areas are terrible. This is not to say Sword and Shield look great. Again, in my opinion, the best looking Pokemon game on the Switch / Switch 2 is probably Let's Go. Although it is nice to see colors back in this game. Yeah, the Let's Go art style, not bad. Colorful. The way they shrunk down the characters looks a lot better than a game like BDSP. The Let's Go games look nice. Again, we're talking purely visual. Like, nothing else. You think ZA looks too cartoony? You prefer the Scarlet Violet textures? I almost think I'm the opposite. I do agree though that there's some like weird looking, like there was one shot of an Aggron who against some of these textures looked kind of strange. I found some of the like realistic textures in Scarlet and Violet to almost be like distracting. Yeah, I don't think I really like them either. Which again, that could be because, you know, the lighting engine in SV is just not good. It does not light things properly. So it's hard to appreciate, you know, updated textures when they just kind of look like muddy in the background. Like if they were properly lit well, then I'm sure you could appreciate it a lot more. I am going for Chespin. I just picked up another... Oh, well. Another Diggersby? Chespin? No, it's another rabbit. No! The Curse of Diggersby! The Diggersby curse. Get in the ball, you idiot. Thanks. No, now I'm down to my one spawn while I wait for the other two to respawn. Back-to-back bunnies. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 Chespin, 5 Diggersby are my numbers from doing this hunt. You know what? Let's check the Weedle in the back, just waiting for those two to respawn. Nope. It's nostalgic to hear Weedles cry again. Fletchling over here? Nope, we're good. I don't think... Do I reach the Pyroar in the back? Oh, we got one to respawn. No. They haven't given a time for when the DLC is gonna come out. I think I saw Joe say that whatever the update is, 11:41 EST. Well, perfect. That'll work out great. The DLC is coming out so soon. How did this happen? It just snuck up. Alright, chat. Tomorrow I definitely need to hyper focus in on Gible. I think the Digimon Time Stranger DLC comes out this week too. No. How is this happening? Although I'm admittedly more excited for the Pokemon DLC, to be honest. Yeah, Wimpod! Wimpod and Golisopod will be so nice. Riff and Run would make good titles. Riff and Raff. The Simpsons movie was moved to let Minecraft sequel have 2 extra weeks. Every day this week that I've been online, I just see people trashing the new FNAF movie. Is the Minecraft movie gonna win Best Adaptation at the Game Awards? Who cares about The Simpsons? Honestly, they should probably just end it after this movie. You play on the Switch and the loading times suck. This would be a good AFK hunt if you were to, like, go to work, go to school, you know, walk away for a while. I'm telling you, chat, a turbo controller is a good investment. The Game Awards are next week too, I believe. I think they're the 11th. They're the day after the DLC comes out. Do we think Nintendo is going to, announce anything exciting? Oh, is that the Bill Clinton kid? Yeah, he's absolutely still banned. You see the big, security guys Jeff had protecting the stage the year after that happened? Jeff is never letting that happen again. Half-Life 3, get out of here. I thought it was for some, like, Diablo shit. Half-Life 3. Listen, I'm just saying, Nintendo hasn't really brought out any big guns yet for next year. We don't really know what they're cooking. Besides Rhythm Heaven Tomodachi sequel. I need them to announce something exciting. I thought for sure that we were gonna get 3D Mario this year. So when that didn't happen, I have just, like, I don't know, what's going on? When is that happening? Where's Mario? Unfortunately for Zelda, like, Tears of the Kingdom is not that old, so the dev team would still probably be early into development of whatever's after that. And then we got Echoes of Wisdom shortly after Tears of the Kingdom, so they just kind of pumped out 2 big Zelda games recently. So it's just hard to imagine when we'll get another Zelda title. I'm gonna be on the edge of my seat for that one, though. Like, after Tears of the Kingdom, I need them to show me something. I don't even know. Exciting, different, unique, cool. Oh, geez. And remember, they're filming the Zelda movie. We've been getting pictures of the sets in the film. So are they gonna try to release something to coincide with the movie? Maybe some sort of re-release of Ocarina? Starfire's Quest? I would love for there to be a good Teen Titans game. No, it's much too soon for Smash. Remember, Sakurai just got done working on Kirby. It'll probably be quite a bit before we get a new Smash game, too. I sure would love a Star Fox title. Shiny check. 2 Chespins. I really need this third one to respawn. I'm kind of wasting time resetting when there's not a third one. What's up, Shadow Boom? Oh, hey, there's a Ghastly back here. Oh, I didn't even come back here. We gotta revive. Wow. Star Fox Adventures? Oh, or Assault. I want a new Star Fox game. I'm so sick of Star Fox remakes. Just give me a new title. There's no way they can't think of a story for those characters. Are we excited for the DLC? I wish we had gotten to see a little bit more of the actual world. I'm so scared to see one of the megas. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about, is this mega gonna be ugly and make me mad? Or actually make me sad. Because Mega just made me sad. That Pokemon, that Mega Evolution just made me really sad. Your favorite Pokemon getting a form or of any sort is always scary. I think, didn't Sakurai say that Air Riders was complete? You see, chat, that's why you want to root for, like, Pokemon you don't really like, or Pokemon that you don't have any feelings towards to get a form, because it can either, you know, if it's bad, then it's like, oh, whatever, that's a Pokemon I didn't really care about. But if it's something you like, then it's like, well, they reinvented it, and I like it now. You got an Alpha T-Tar? Nice. Yeah, I'd like to try the Shalfa trick again and roll both Garchomp and Tyranitar would be sick. Yeah, and Hisui Typhlosion gets to exist beyond games with megas, whereas Feraligatr and Meganium will only ever get access to megas where the games have megas. Hisui Typhlosion can exist in all games. You like Phalanx now because of the mega? It's just whenever one of my favorite Mons is on the chopping block to get a form, that's how I'm gonna describe it, the chopping block. It's like, oh, please don't be bad. When the leakers started putting out like text descriptions of some of the new megas in this game, they had me so stressed. were a few that scared me reading the text versions, but I did like the final design, like Frostlass. I really like Frostlass's Mega. In fact, she's probably one of my favorite Megas, just in general now. There are some Megas for Pokemon I'm looking forward to that I think are worthy candidates, which we'll discuss more on the 10th. Disappointed that the Kalos Megastones are locked behind online. Yeah, they're gonna do that for the Hoenn starters, too. It looks like Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile will also be distributed through this method. Which, I think it would be fine if online was free. If you didn't have to pay for online, I think it would be fine. But the fact that you have to play... or pay... You gotta pay to play. I just think that stinks. If you want Mega Blaziken, Swampert, Sceptile, those three are probably coming down the online pipeline, just like Chestnut, Greninja, and Delphox. Power to the player. But actually more power to the payer. Actually, the Game Shop should change their slogan to power to the payer. Power to our CEO. I'm so excited to see Mega Blaziken again. I love Mega Blaziken. I could just imagine running around with little Mudkip, too. Mega Alpha Swampert is gonna be so big. Hot Wings. They had Hot Wings, man, on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's like, oh, that's Hot Wings guy. You saw that? Why him, of all people? Not that I have a problem with the guy. But it was just kind of funny to see him there. Yeah, Sceptile. Oh, I can't wait to see shiny Sceptile. The Trico shiny line is underrated. Oh, we have an alpha, but no shiny. Yeah, I remember the Rick Astley Sesame Street appearance. Iconic, TBH. It's so lame that Espeon and Umbreon are kept out at 20. I can't get my Shalfa Narp Narp unless I get it as an Eevee. Speaking of Eevees, which made me think of Penny, the anime had Dot's Golden Go... Or it evolved from Gimmighoul, and they did this, like, James Bond-ass escape sequence. The bad lady with the psychic Pokemon was chasing them, and they hopped on Golden Go and surfed out the window. her Gimmighoul, like, fell over and spilled all of his coins. So she had to do, like, an action hero run to get the last coin and throw it to Gimmighoul, and then he evolved. You got Eevee last night, made it into an Umbreon, working on the second one right now. Nice. Good luck. I mean, I would love to get a Shalfa Espeon, so... I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Has anybody gotten Drampa shiny in this game? Not from 20? I feel like Drampa is one of the hardest Pokemon to shiny hunt in this game because of its weird hours. Like trying to go to your favorite shop or restaurant, but they have the weirdest hours, and so they're always just closed whenever you go there. I feel like after COVID, every place closes pretty early now. Miss 24/7 Walmart. Yeah, like things just don't... That's like a thing of the past. Places used to stay open late, go 24 hours, and now they just, for the most part, don't. Honey check. You remember a 24-hour Walmart? You got a shiny Drampa, it took like 500 resets? That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Honestly, going really late or going really early are the best times to go to a... Especially like a big store like Walmart. When nobody's there. That's the best time to go. Too bad I can't reach the Lampent. Do I hit stuff on that rooftop? It might be worth checking in a bit. Nine to 5. We have plenty of those here too. It usually depends on what type of business store. You did shiny Litwick in the sewers. Yeah, you know, I haven't seen a lot of people post like big alpha shandies. Big shalfa shandies. Are people not hunting Litwick enough? They did a Litwick outbreak event, didn't they, for Scarlet Violet? I want to say Litwick is one of those Pokemon I have a lot shiny, but they're all in another game. Alright, I think we'll check Chespin for a little bit longer, and then I might move and try some Helio. Helio P Tile. Over in Zone 14. Yeah, tomorrow, chat, we are going to focus in on the Gible. The Gible. The Gible. The whole shit. I really wish we'd get another, like, cool, abandoned, creepy building in a Pokemon game. I hope in Gen 10 there's just one island that just has like a weird, freaky, abandoned structure that's haunted. Please. Like, this place wasn't even particularly scary, but the shipwrecked boat in Cobalt and PLA, I love creepy, abandoned buildings. They're just the best. They don't even have to be, like, inhabited by ghosts. Maybe there's a Chatot in there. And he's just big chillin'. But it still adds so much to the atmosphere. Yeah, this game's ghost stuff is more comedic. Like the Litwick side quest where it jokingly jump scares you. Or the Gengar stuff. It's more played for yucks than it is for, like, actual spooky scary. Like, did the person who insisted on that tradition for having a scary thing in every gen, like, retire? Where'd they go? They're just not doing that anymore? I think one of the biggest missed opportunities as far as, like, spooky areas that they could have explored more of. That one tower in the Wild Zone in Sword and Shield. There's, like, a bunch of ghosts that spawn in there. But it doesn't do anything. There's nothing to do there. There's no lore. Really. It would have been neat if it, like, you brought a certain Pokemon, kind of like the Reggie puzzles, like Relicanth and Wailord, where you had to bring, like, I don't know, let's say you need a level 37 Haunter, and you bring your Haunter, and you hear, like, a distant click was heard, and you go and look in the tower, and, like, a secret door appeared. Yeah, it's hard to ever beat Lavender Town, of course. It is very hard to ever... Lavender Town is iconic for a reason. Shiny check. Nothing. Yeah, they did a good job with the UB lands, didn't they? The Guzzlord area. With all the TV static. I mean, even in Sword and Shield, there was that little... I don't even know if people remember this. It's such a minor little footnote of the overall game. But there's that little quest that you take from it was a little girl. Jeez, it's been so long that I'm, like, struggling to remember the details myself. But you have her, she wants you to deliver a letter. And then the twist is she's been dead for years. That was, like, the last thing they gave us back in Gen 8. There was nothing spooky. Well, maybe some of those mountain textures are pretty spooky, but there was no spooks in Scarlet Violet. None. It's like, even though you could pretty obviously tell where it was going with the little ghost girl and Sword and Shield. It was still something. I still remember it. I remember that detail in Sword and Shield over a lot of other things. So it stood out enough for me to remember it. If I had it my way, chat, I would wave my magic wand, and instead of working on 1,000 crappy mobile games, I would get them to work on a Pokemon horror game. Or a spooky, atmospheric horror game. Maybe you're like some sort of ghost hunter with your own unique team of Pokemon, and you have to go in and like investigate certain areas. You could even combine elements with something like Pokemon Snap, where you have to like take pictures. Maybe you analyze the pictures to see if there's traces of like a Ghastly or something in one of them. Pokemon has so many good ghosties. They don't ever get used. There's a lot of non-ghost Pokemon that you could include too. Like, I feel like Psychics would fit. You could do something like Zoroark. A lot of dark types would fit in really nice. Trying to go for J-Horror with that Mega Victory Bell trailer. That was the best one that they released. Alright, shiny check. I can't believe I picked up 2 more Diggersby from this and no Chespin. I'm so sad. I was almost thinking, like, maybe they are pulling back on that type of stuff because they want the games to sell in China. Doesn't China have, like, they don't have the Haunted Mansion over there. It's like Little Monkey's Mystic Ride or something like that, because they don't... It's something about, like, skeletons or ghosts or something. That's my best tinfoil guess, anyway. Speaking of ghosts and offensive content, did anybody see how god-awful the Danny Phantom model looks in Fortnite? That is a crime. That is disrespectful. Man, Butch Hartman's art really does not transfer to 3D, does it? Shit. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Danny, I'm so sorry. Ghost superstitions, horror genre. Yeah, I almost want to say it's something like that. Yeah, if you're a big Danny Phantom fan, don't look up the Fortnite skin. It'll depress you. Where's Vlad? Now that's the only skin I'm interested in. Johnny check. Come on, one more chess spin game. That's all I want. One more. One more chess spin. No more bunnies. Please. No more buns. I am humbly requesting a no rabbit clause. It really popped off when they called that movie The Santa Claus. Yeah, they historically have not done megas for Pokemon that have two different forms very well, so it's not looking great. I hate this abandoned cart. There's nobody there. This cannot be profitable. Those Diggersby are absolutely pilfering that cart every day. There's no way these people are turning a profit. No way. Is that the one played by Matthew Lillard? I just saw Matthew Lillard was like defending himself because so Quentin Tarantino attacked him too. Like, damn, leave Matthew Lillard alone. That's Shaggy there, dog. Don't disrespect this man. Also, chat, ads are gonna play. Ad warning. Yeah, I passed by the theater the other day and it was really busy. I'm like, what's even out? And I was like, oh, are people seeing FNAF too? Is there anything else out? Oh yeah, I guess Zootopia 2 is out, isn't it? Sing is better. I do not like Zootopia. The first one, I did not enjoy Zootopia. But you know why that movie got made? Because it is very, 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 very successful in China. And I think Shanghai Disney even has a Zootopia world. Which, oh, what a waste. Most boring IP they could choose. Tatum? I'm gonna name my child that I hate. Tatum. At least Zootopia isn't Cars. Every time somebody links that Lightning McQueen scene from 3 where he crashes, it is so violent. It makes me kind of chuckle every time I see it. That car gets fucked up. He's lucky to be alive after that. Damn. surprised he drove away from that to ka-chow another day. Yeah, it's Elio got I didn't even end up seeing how much that movie bombed. That's the problem. Disney's putting out nothing but live action movies and sequels, and then there are few original IPs that they're putting, few original projects that they put out are kind of not great looking. Like, I watched the trailer for Elio, and I was like, this seems like a cute movie, but I'm not going to pay for this in the theater. I think the worst movie that they released this year was definitely the live-action Lilo and Stitch. Like, it's very telling to me that I see Stitch merchandise all over the place, but it's not movie Stitch that I'm seeing. No child is wanting to buy live-action Stitch merchandise. They're all buying the animated one. I just hope the next Incredibles is good. Brad, don't make Incredibles 2 again, Brad. Mr. Bird. If that movie sucks, then it's truly over for Pixar. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, nobody talked about Freakier Friday. That movie just kind of came, made no noise, and then went away. Yeah, doesn't, Nani go, to college in California at the end of the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie? That's so funny. Anyway, bye! Dem's the brakes, kid. That is, it's just, it's so funny. Like, you're in Hawaii! Hawaii's gotta be one of the best. There's no way they don't have a top of the line marine program for her to join in Hawaii. Please. You just stop and think about that for 2 seconds. It falls apart. Yeah, didn't they make Jumba, like, evil? It didn't have Gantu. Yeah, so what's the point? No Gantu, no, I'm not buying. Yeah, it's so obviously just a budget thing, too. Like, they didn't want to have the budget. They didn't want to have to budget in a giant CG shark man. So that's why they cut him. It's so transparently just a budget issue. They just didn't want to pay for the CGI. What's even coming out next year, chat? What are some of the like big movies for next year? Yeah, like I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Oh yeah, the Galaxy movie. I hope that movie is good, but I definitely don't have like much faith that it will be anything other than as mediocre as the first one was. I do kind of want to see it in theaters though, because hearing some of the Galaxy music out of the movie theater speakers feels like it might hit. Like, you know they're gonna pump Gusty Gardens out. Everybody's gonna go crazy. Actually, no. Knowing them, they'll do, like, some crappy 80s pop song instead. We can't have video game music in our video game movie. Ugh. Disgusting. Well, there's an alpha, but no shiny. Oh yeah, when do we get to see Robert Downey Jr. Doom? Ugh. Is the third Spider-Verse movie coming out next year? That got delayed, and then I don't remember what they delayed it to. Is Shrek 5 next year? I'm curious about Shrek 5. Spider-Verse is 2027? Damn. Puss in Boots and the Last Wish was very good. But I also know DreamWorks, like, had a lot of layoffs and probably a lot of those people don't work there anymore, so... I don't know if Shrek 5 has a chance of being really good or not. Like, Puss in Boots and the Last Wish was great, and then they followed it up with a dog shit Kung Fu Panda movie, so... What DreamWorks are we getting for Shrek 5? I guess it will be the ultimate. Will movie be good or bad? Oh yeah, the next Spider-Man. MCU Spider-Man. Yeah, talk about another movie that I saw nobody make any noise about. The live-action How to Train Your Dragon. Nobody gaff. Which, good. I mean, the movie probably made money. Probably more. The thing is, all these live-action movies make like $1 billion, and I just don't get it. I don't know if it was a success or not, but as far as like cultural relevance, I haven't seen anybody talk about it. Yeah, isn't the Hercules thing like a... Didn't they say it was like TikTok inspired? Cursed sentence. Which, basing something off of, like, TikTok. Like, TikTok's not even the same as it was years ago. Like, does TikTok really produce a bunch of, like, little dancing stars anymore? Those people already got famous years ago. Yes, Lord Farquaad being Michael Eisner will always be funny. Jeffrey Katzenberg is a petty bitch. Every time Michael Eisner's name comes up in a Defunctland video, I start clapping. I start soy jacking. I point at the screen. You said it! You said Michael Eisner's name! Come on, Chespin. Just one more. Just one more, man. Just one more Chespin. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want one more Chespin. And then tomorrow we will do Gibble. And then next week the DLC comes out. So you know we'll be checking into that. Damn, I'll have to make a thumbnail. The Goofy movie documentary, he was an asshole to the makers. Oh yeah. I don't even know if you're talking about Eisner or Katzenberg. Both of them could have been. Jeffrey Katzenberg famously worked for Disney for many years. And then when he did not get promoted, he left and then made DreamWorks, if you're unfamiliar with who he is. And that's why Farquaad, you know, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't he do, like, Quibi now? Like, he's still in the industry. He might, I think he's still at DreamWorks, isn't he? I don't think he ever left. I mean, to be honest, I'm glad DreamWorks exists. It's good to have other studios that make good animated things. Don Bluth. Love me some Land Before Time. Big, 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 big water. Why did they curse me with that Land Before Time movie with the purple dolphin? That song has been an earworm for my entire life. Secrets of Nim. I remember Doug Walker always talking about that movie. You can get one DVD with all the Land Before Time movies. I don't even know what's the one I'm always... What's the Big Water song from? Land Before... Mo! That's his name, Mo! Oh shit, Mo is in the TV series too. They brought Mo back! Hell yeah, here's Mo, chat, if you want to see him. That's what he looks like. He kind of looks like a Pokemon, if we're being honest. He kind of looks like a Pokemon. But he sings the Big Water song, and I love that for him. Actually, it says Ducky sings it, so maybe I'm thinking about Ducky. But he is present in the big water. Pokemon Forever is underrated. Pokemon Forever is the one that I have seen, like, the least. I need to give that movie a watch. Again. My favorite Pokemon movie will always be 3. The animation in that movie is gorgeous. Also, Entei is cool. The Jungle Book 2. I think that was one of the ones I watched. There's, it's like the little girl in that movie more. Do they still have that Lion King show going with, what's his face in it? Dan and Phil voiced 2 gorillas who I think were brothers, which is really funny in hindsight. Ooh. This kid's just always hanging out with his Badoo here. Shiny check, but other shinies. Yep. I knew it. I knew it! I knew there was a Fletchling here that was just waiting. You're gonna make me reload for that. Why are they up so high, chat? Why are they up so high? The Lion Guard ended- it ended in 2019? Damn. Oh. No. No! You fucker. Shit. It's up too high. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave this thing here. Because I don't need any more shiny Fletchling. I'm just leaving your ass there. Yeah, you can sparkle. I don't care. I'm leaving. Weedle check. Not shiny. You know what? Bless you, Weedle. I don't need any more of you shiny either. Unless you're a Shalfa. All bets are off for Shalfas. Alright, I don't think there's anything over here. I might check this roof right here. Yeah, this'll work. Yeah. Wait, are you gonna fly away? Did it fly away? It's still there. Ugh, Fletchling. Okay, anything over here? Ooh. I wish you were shiny. A while. Baby. Actually, no, there's a staircase over there. Ugh, sometimes having to walk all the way around these zones is so cumbersome. Was it in the zone? No. There it is. Okay, I forgot where the ladder was for a second. It's very easy to get disoriented in this game with all the identical buildings. I mean, I get turned around in video games pretty easily, just in general. If I had a nickel for every time I got hopelessly lost and never made it back to my base in Minecraft, I'd be pretty wealthy. Well, there's a screw over there I don't have. Any shinies over here, fellas? No, I think I'm good. I hear Baneri? Oh, there's a Mulga over there. Oh boy, how do I get here? Screw detour, chat. I really wish they would figure out how to put some sort of like radar to tell you where the ones you don't have are. This is 2 games in a row where they've had a big collectible. And yet there's no like system in place to make it easier to find. To coax people in the right direction. Go away, Abra. I don't want to see you anyway. Okay, well I can't get up this way. Yeah, I think they did forget about the item finder. No kidding. The berry farms. I really wish they would bring berries. Like, having a base where you could grow your own berries would be so fun. Now, the way you climb the crates in this game is so weird. You couldn't have just had a jump button, guys? Oh, it's Bunnelby. That's where the hotel is. Is Mewtwo X taking over in ranked? It was mostly Mewtwo Y, but I have seen a few people run in X. Oh shit, where'd that screw go? Now I don't remember where the screw was. That's what happens with this game. It's right there. Here, perhaps? Is this just the roof of the hotel? Friend Safari was something else. I miss the age of the Friend Safari. People were writing like Google Docs for everybody's friend codes back then for the Friend Safari stuff. There's like turf wars over what Pokemon people had. There's a ladder on that building, but how do I get to there? I hear Esper somewhere. I still stand by thinking that the way they designed online in X and Y was one of the best ways they ever designed it. It was just simple. You just menu to it on the bottom of your screen. It was great. And then they decided to not do that in 7. Man, what's the point of even coming over here? How do I ascend to this building? I wonder if I could cheese that and walk on the edge. Yeah, I don't even know what the item on the patio is. Nope, doesn't work. Character climbs ladders with no fear. This one has a stupid trick to it. Oh no. That's not what I want to hear. Yeah, there's certain areas where they just do not want you to roll. And this is one of them. That's it? A nugget? Rip off. Okay, I see the ladder over there, but how do I get over there? Because I can't climb this way. There's just a chunk out of the roof right here for some reason. Maybe that's why nobody stays here. Have a good one, Yeti. Thanks for hanging out. Like, would it kill them to just have, like, a screw radar? Like, you download an app on your Rotom phone for Canary, and it's like, here, if you're close, it will beep. Like, make it like the emeralds in Sonic. If you're close to one, I go beep, 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 beep. Closer, closer, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can reach it from the hotel building. Which, geez, looking at it from this way looks really stupid. What are these windows? It's not even even. You have 3 on one side and 2 on the other. Okay. Yeah, whoever, was the primary architect for this city... I'm doubting you, my friend. I'm doubting you. Yeah, I'm just like boxed in over here. How do I get over there? Batman would love this city. built this city to be really flat. Oh no, it's not from this way, is it? There's no way this is the intended way. And it's not, because I couldn't even get over there. This is so frustrating. This was a frustration I had getting to the Mega Rogue battles on the rooftops, too. It's like, how the fuck do I get up here? I don't know where to go, chat. I'm sad. What's up, Neko? Superman once had a baby sun eater. Damn, what a problem to have. Do I get to... ladder here? Oh my god, get me off this rooftop. I have to go all the way around just to get off of here. What a creepy alleyway this is. See, and then I lose track as to where the hell I even am. We'll try this ladder, I guess. Hi, Esper. No, 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 no. Okay. Did we do it? They sound like they're right next to me. Okay, that worked. Anything else around here, game, that I missed that you're not gonna show me? Okay, I don't see any more. I'm looking, I'm looking. I guess I'll go over and get this. I didn't mean to fall off there. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. How many more of these do I need? No view at all. It is in a very weird place. 10! How do I still have 10? Chat, I have no clue where they are. None. I don't have a single idea. Yeah, that's my that's my exact reaction. What do you mean I have 10? How do I not have you? We're ignoring this fletchling, chat. We're ignoring it. So I should have 4 shinies saved. We're ignoring that. We're ignoring the bird. We're ignoring it. Bird bad. Make me sad. You had to just go down the list. No. I know ultimately that's what I'll have to do. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever bother. If I find him good, I'll go and if I see one, I'll go get it. But am I gonna pull out the map and like check off each one? I just don't know that I care enough. Any shinies in here? Cat rat, please. Yeah, the Spiritomb mission was the exact same way. That's what I had to do for the Spiritomb mission. Because you don't know which wisps you collected and which ones you didn't. It's the exact same problem that I had with the Spiritomb quest. They learned nothing. Does the prize get you anything? It's just the big plush in your room, which I don't think does anything. You know what, chat? I still think I need to do this before the DLC comes out. So let's fight some trainers. At least get my next ticket. The building next to the Lumiose Museum and surrounding area had a lot for you. I'll have to check around there. The game that does collectibles the best is Okami. See the exact one you're missing? Yeah, something like that would be such an improvement. I'm very disappointed that they have just not gotten better at this. That was my big problem with the Spiritomb quest. And there were more ways that you could have marked your map. In PLA, but I just didn't think to do it until it was too late. The payoff for that quest wasn't that great either. Yeah, it's like, I guess getting the screws is just a completionist thing, because it's not like I even like the character of the plushie, so... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not even worth it. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, we just need like 1 or 2 more battles for the next ticket. What's this guy doing over here? Yeah, if the room itself was customizable. Exactly, exactly. But this game costs $5 and a ball of lint, so you don't have time to do that anymore. No budget for that. Customization? No. I hate having to run around and look for people. Lucy. Did that cancel? Fuck off. So annoying. My Pokemon was not caught off guard. Stupid game. That gunk shot was like 1 second away from impact. Oh, your Pokemon was caught off guard. What the hell? Is that a late Draco Meteor there? There can only be one Pippi. True. I'm one... Oh, I'm so close. I hate the color of these ladies out of the... Well, no, there's dudes, too. You don't see me. Even though my Rocco is right in front of your face, punching your Frostlass. Yeah, it's... It's like, give me a break, game. Like this, the way the system detects it is just kind of bad. Alright. I can't take these Dedenne seriously. Who's it gonna be? It's this lady. It's Yvonne. My favorite character in the game. Oh my god, they brought her back. No way. Let's get this over with. Damn, okay. What's her problem? I don't even remember what Pokemon you have. Well... Frick. Jeez, why do you have a counter for everything I have, lady? Ooh, that's a jack shit. What level are you? 68? Jeez, shut this Slowbro down. Oh, and you have a Trevenant? Ow. Phantom Force? That's my move. I've mastered the Phantom Force. Does she have a Mega? No. Annoying. I'm gonna put Protect on here. That was an epic battle. It was a truly epic battle. We got a dolloped of Whipped Dream. That's kind of gross. Did this guy just like reach into his pocket and pull out a handful of whipped cream? That's gross. I don't actually like that at all. That's kind of freaky. Alright, chat, let's just keep going for a little bit longer. Stop it! No! Why do you have this? You're being annoying. You shouldn't have this. Ow. Whoa. Abomasnow. Abomasnow's big ass walking around Lumiose. Wait. Who's looking at me? Oh, you. Okay, game. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's awesome. That's great. The stairs just ate my focus blast. Fuck off! Your Pokemon was caught off guard. No, they weren't! No, they weren't, actually. This game is caught off guard. I sometimes wish I had a nice water type. Yeah, Powdon has the weirdest toes. Yeah. Oh, the wish is the hokiest part of this whole game. Your Pokemon was caught off guard. I thought I had Garchomp. What? I don't even know what happened there. Oh, go endure someone who cares, lady. Please. I hate them having NPCs with endure. Like, I'm using that wish for, like, $1 billion. I'm not using that wish for more battles. I'm getting that company to pay my bills for the rest of my life. I'm not doing more battles. But it was Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot. What the fuck is wrong with my attacks tonight? See what I mean, chat? This is like, you need a water type here. Best I can do ya, Bubble Beam Clefable. Where'd you live? On 1 HP? Disgusting. Lady looks like she doesn't have any eyebrows. Salamence? No way. I know that guy. Like, this guy, like, the white suit looks better to disguise that awful blue with the purple, but it's still not a good look. Yeah, Dragonite without multi-scale, turns out, has some problems. I feel like I see this NPC the most in the whole game. It's always this guy. Come on, just give me to another ticket and I'll be happy. Yeah, you and your Pokemon were caught off guard. Fuck you. Why are you living? I don't think we do. We'll probably have to wait till Champions to know. They've got a prize for the winner. Max See, this is what I always get, chat. I don't get Master Balls. I get potions for potions and potions and potions and potions and potions. Oh, come on. My Clefable wasn't even over here. This little fucker Raichu hit me with a thunder and then immediately set up a light screen. What an asshole. Romeo the Collector sends out Gardevoir. Check out my Gardevoir, you guys. Wish for infinite Master Balls. Yeah, that's the real wish. I wish for 999 in every Apricorn ball. Where is everybody? There's a Scyther. Oh my god, that is such bullshit. Just let me play the game. I don't need to, like, strategically peek around and hide, like... How did that Scyther... Do you have a Focus Sash? How did you survive that? It's cool how this game just doesn't, like, give you information. Alright, which bozo are we fighting now? Don't mind me, just walking in here with my giant frost demon woman. No way! It's that guy! Wow! Restaurant Lena. Hey, they de-mega evolved her. What's up with that? Oh, why do I have haze? That is so annoying. Umbreon might just be one of the most fucking annoying Pokemon to ever exist. Please kill this thing. Fuck you. When they put Protect and Endure and stuff on these Pokemon, do they think, like, it's fun? Because it's not. Espeon, that's your final Pokemon? Okay. Get out of here, man. Oh, there's still so many more rounds of this left. No. Oh, man. I'm still so far away from Floette. Derek, thanks for the 1 month. I appreciate it. Or 1 month. 11 months. That is almost 1 year. I can't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops, you get a pog instead. Thanks for the 11 months. I appreciate it. I don't know why it didn't play. Oh.
Welcome back.
There it is.
Almost that 1 year.
Huzzah! Thanks for the 11 months.
Welcome back.
It's so nice it played
Almost
twice.
that 1 year.
Oh, is it 15 or 20? How many wins do I need to get to Floette? It's cool how the game doesn't tell you. How many people are not going to do this because they don't even know? It's 15. So I need 5 more. Ugh. Ugh. What a drag. What an absolute drag. I have 10 screws left. That news disturbed me. How do I still have 10 left? I cannot believe this. Also, ads are playing. Ad warning. No, your work alarm went off, but it's your day off. That sucks. Okay, when you said, let's see, we didn't look around the museum. Let's look around the museum. Oh yeah, all this scaffolding here. I think I got everything in here. Oh, yeah, there's one. There's one right there. Wow. So another 5 battles gets you even more content? Interesting. How do I get up here? Over here, maybe? Hate having to walk all the way around these zones! They're so evil for not having roller skates in the game. I want to go fast. Going fast makes me feel alive. Hey, is it this way? I can't find the damn Holovator. Where am I? Now I'm just getting lost, like in general, just getting lost. And now I have to watch the cutscene. I'm gonna need to look up how to do the Gible hunt for tomorrow, but that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, chat. We're gonna go for Big Gible. Because the DLC is out next week. So not much time for any hunts left before that drops. Based on them not showing anything new? Well, we'll find out soon, won't we? Okay, so I got all the way up here, and then it's like, well, where the hell was I? This is always what happens. I need to go back over this way. And not look at chat and fall off the roof. The jumping needs to be pretty precise. Yeah, there are some precise jumps in this game. Ugh, see this is just, this is so annoying. Whoa, don't fall. Can you get on the fucking roof? Get up there. Hey, there's the equivalent to the Pidgeys. Maybe I need to get these 3 boys shiny. You've heard of the 3 shiny Pidgey brothers. Now get ready for the shiny Fletchling sisters. Hi, Absol. What's up? Rude. Well, chat, I'm bored. I don't know if I have it in me to get these last screws. Oh well, whatever. I'm sure I'll figure out how to get over there eventually. But I did get, well, I got some shinies tonight. Cleffa! It's nice to get Cleffa. I'm happy with Cleffa. Modest, too. Very nice. And then 2 Diggersby. So... you know, not the greatest of shiny hauls, but it's a shiny haul nonetheless. Yeah, chat. Tomorrow will be Gibble Day. Big Gibble. We will try our best to get a Shalfa Gib. Any sort of Gibble, really. And I will feel ready. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shinies there. Shout out to the YouTube viewers. The VOD watchers. Thanks for the resubs and all the follows tonight. I appreciate it, chat. Thank you all very much. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for Gibble Sunday. Gonna be a good time. Hopefully. Good night, everybody. Bye.